How?
What's up guys, Sal here. So after the Google ban, Huawei is working on a new operating system that could debut on Huawei's next flagship phone, the Mate 30 Pro. First it was rumored that it will be called Arc OS, but it looks like that's not the case. It would rather be called Oak OS internationally and Hongmeng OS in China. According to new information, it will be revealed around September, which falls in line with the release of Huawei's Mate 30 handset. So it's now expected that Mate 30 will introduce this new operating system to the world. But Google isn't really happy with this news. They are worried that this new operating system could be a threat to the US security. Google's argument is that Huawei could use a forked version of Android on their upcoming devices, similar to what they use in their Chinese handsets. And the problem with that is that the forked version of Android will likely have more bugs and could make Huawei phones more susceptible to being hacked. You see, one of the most important features of Android is Google Play Protect. It's a software that automatically scans for malware, viruses, and security threat. The forked version won't have Google Play Protect, so it will be easy for anyone to hack into these devices. Given that Huawei is now the second biggest smartphone maker globally, this could pose a serious threat to not only Huawei device owners themselves, but to anyone sharing data with a person using a Huawei phone. For example, if a person in the United States who uses an iPhone sends any sensitive information to a person in Europe who uses a Huawei phone with this forked version of Android, then it's easy for a third person to see that information by installing malware on that Huawei device. This third person could be anyone, including the Chinese government. So Google is worried that the US national security will be compromised if they don't provide their tech to Huawei, which is understandable. But this raises some questions as well. If the forked version of Android is an international security risk, then why they're even allowing companies like Amazon to use the forked Android? I mean, that could be easily get hacked, right? Why is Google worried about Huawei using forked Android and not Amazon? I don't know, but it's possible that Google doesn't want to lose a big player like Huawei, which sells over 200 million smartphones a year. Google will lose billions if they lose a partner as big as Huawei. Right now, it looks like Google just doesn't want Huawei to create the biggest Android fork of all time, which ultimately is bad news for Google's monopoly of Android. So just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Facebook gives another low blow to Huawei. Facebook apps such as Instagram, WhatsApp, and the main Facebook app won't be pre-installed on future Huawei phones. Huawei typically includes these apps right out of the box, but they won't be able to do it from now, which isn't a big deal in my opinion. But this could also mean that in the future, if Huawei creates their own app store, then Facebook won't develop any apps for them, which is gonna be a deal breaker because I don't think people would use a phone that can't have this basic social networking apps. Anyway, what do you think about all of this? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.